Everybody, let's talk about building blocks of the human body. Today, we're going to be talking about the building blocks of the human body, exactly how it's taught in the Pivot Point education system. Now, this topic shows up everywhere, and I mean everywhere in aesthetics, from cosmetology to nails to infection control, first aid, and state board exams. So if you understand this, everything else starts to make sense. Pivot Point teaches the human body in levels of organization. That's important because the body isn't random, guys. It's structured, layered, and interconnected. From the smallest unit to the entire organism. Focus directly on the cells, which is the smallest living unit. The cell is the smallest living unit of the human body. Every single tissue, organ, and system starts with cells. Now, a little bit about facts about these cells. These cells carry out basic life functions, guys. These cells reproduce. These cells specialize for specific roles in beauty services. We work directly with skin cells, blood cells, and nerve cells, whether we realize it or not. Jumping into tissues. Now, tissues are groups of cells. When cells of the same type group together, they form tissues. I need you guys to understand what four main types of tissues are. We got your epithelial tissue, which covers and protects. We have your connective tissue, which supports and binds. We have your muscle tissue, which creates movement. Also your nerve tissue, which sends signals in aesthetics. Epithelial tissue is huge. That's your skin. On to our organs, which is different tissues working together. Different tissues combine to perform a specific function. They form an organ. Now, examples which I need you to understand is your skin, your heart, and examples like lungs, the stomach, which is the skin, and it is the largest organ of the body. That will be on the exams, FYI. Let's talk about body systems, organs working as a team. Organs don't work alone. They work together in body systems. I want you to understand that we are emphasizing systems that relate directly to beauty professionals, which include your integumentary system, your skeletal system, your muscular system, your nervous system. We have your circulatory system, your lymphatic system, and understanding these systems help you predict reactions, contraindications, and also client responses. So the human organism, the whole client, when all systems work together, they form the human organism. The client right in front of you. This is why I want you to understand that you don't just treat the skin. You don't just treat the hair. You treat the whole person. Stress, health, medication, and lifestyle all affect results. Why does this matter for beauty professionals? Here's why. I want you to understand that we want you to learn this stuff early in the curriculum. If you understand cells, tissues, organs, systems, you'll better understand healing, inflammation, aging, sensitivity, infection control, first aid, responses. This is foundational knowledge, not memorization fluff. Expect questions like, what is the smallest living unit of the body? Which tissue protects the body? What level of organization is the skin? If you know the order, you won't panic. Remember that the body is built in layers and every beauty service affects more than what you can see. If this helped, just like and subscribe and share this with your classmates, of course, because mastering the basics is what separates a licensed professional from someone just doing services. If you have any more questions, leave a comment as well, and I hope to see you soon.